My name is Maryluz and I was diagnosed in 2007 with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. When I went to the pulmonologist, that was probably about 6-7 months later after my symptoms started. So he was the one who actually put me through all this battery of tests and exams. He sat my husband and I in his office. And I was almost like I wasn't hearing what he was saying. My husband, on the other hand, was all ears off, and he was just listening, everything clear, understanding perfectly that he was saying that I had a very progressive, incurable, deadly disease. At that time, our daughter was 10 years old, and as a mother, all those feelings went through my mind and my heart. What I did is just living every day as it was my last one. So giving her all the love and sharing all the time that I could with her. Every year was another milestone. And so I just was making sure that I was raising a responsible adult that could fend for herself later on in the world. I was emotional looking at her and not knowing what the future would bring. The only option to continue my life expectancy was to have a double lung transplant. In the back of my mind, I was scared of that, honestly. I never thought that I will end up having that. So I was put on the list, and I was told, like a pregnant woman, just go ahead and pack your belongings a little bit, have a little suitcase ready because you might get a call sometime. So the call came. I had work that day, and so at first I didn't hear the phone, and then my husband did, and I said, "Oh my God, this is it." So I got on the phone and said, "Oh my goodness." You never know if it was going to be a dry run, so I was prepared for that, but it wasn't. So I got there, everything seemed to be okay, and I was so grateful when I got that call. And my surgery was at 10 a.m. in the morning. Everything went well, and I felt that I was in tremendous good hands. I wanted to be the best patient ever, so I did. And even though when they drew my blood 10,000 times, I think, thank you for drawing my blood. Thank you. I was so grateful, and to this day, I wake up and I feel nothing but gratitude. And it was hard, I tell you, the drilling, the walking, the side effects of the medications that I have right now, but nothing compares to the feeling of not having to be tethered to an oxygen tank. She was there, right there with me, and along with my husband during my recovery, and they were my rock. What I'd like people to know about living with IPS is I want them to focus on living, focus on hope. There are other things you don't have control. Even though, like I always said, we might be out of breath, but no out of hope.